The metal wheels of the food cart screeched as Officer Daniels shoved it backward. "Pack it up," he said, smirking. "You're done here." The street vendor, a middle-aged man with tired eyes and a worn apron, held on to the side of the cart tightly. "Officer, please, I have a permit." Daniels chuckled under his breath. "Yeah, everyone's got a permit." A few pedestrians slowed down. Something about the tone felt off. The vendor reached into his pocket slowly. "I can show you." Daniels slapped his hand away. "I didn't ask you to move." The crowd grew slightly. Phones started coming out. The vendor looked around, then back at Daniels. "Please, this is my livelihood." Daniels leaned closer, lowering his voice. "Not anymore." Then louder. "You're under arrest." Gasps. Someone whispered, "For what?" Daniels ignored it. He grabbed the vendor's wrist and twisted it behind his back. The man winced in pain. "Officer, you're hurting me." "Good," Daniels muttered. That's when a voice cut through the noise. "Sir, you might want to stop." Daniels turned. A young woman stood a few feet away, holding her phone steady. He scoffed. "Keep walking." She didn't. Instead, she tilted the phone slightly. "Too late. You're live." Daniels paused. "What?" "Live broadcast," she said calmly. "Local news stream." The energy shifted. Fast. Daniels glanced around. More phones. More eyes. The vendor was still pinned against the cart. "Take it down," Daniels snapped. The woman shook her head. "Thousands are watching." The words hit different. Not like a threat, like a fact. Daniels slowly loosened his grip. "Sir, step aside," he said, tone suddenly changing. The vendor pulled his arm free carefully, rubbing his wrist. "You just arrested me." Daniels forced a smile. "Misunderstanding." A man from the crowd spoke up. "We heard everything." Another voice. "You didn't even check his permit." Daniels looked at the cart, then at the vendor. "Let me see it." The vendor reached into his pocket again, slower this time, pulled out a folded paper, hands slightly shaking. Daniels took it, unfolded it, read, then read again. The permit was valid, stamped, approved, everything in order. The silence grew heavier. Behind him, someone said, "He messed up." The woman with the phone stepped closer. "Still live." Daniels handed the paper back, cleared his throat. "You're free to continue operating." The vendor didn't move immediately, just looked at him. "You laughed," he said quietly. Daniels said nothing. "You said I was done." Still nothing. The camera stayed steady, capturing every second. Sirens approached in the distance. Another patrol car pulled up. A senior officer stepped out. "What's going on here?" No one answered. The woman turned her phone toward him. "Sir, you might want to see this." Daniels looked down, avoiding eye contact. The senior officer's expression changed as he watched. "Officer Daniels?" That tone, heavy, final. "Step aside." Daniels obeyed, for the first time since arriving, without resistance. The vendor adjusted his cart slowly, hands still trembling, but his voice steady. "I told you." The senior officer nodded slightly. "We'll handle this." The crowd began murmuring louder now, because everyone knew this wasn't over, not even close, and Daniels knew it too. Because sometimes it's not the mistake that ruins you, it's who was watching when you made it.